On today's Lion Academics.
Hi, my name is Amelia and I'm from Lion Academy, and today we're going to be talking about several academic competitions you can do as a high school student to prepare for colleges.
For college, there are so many factors out there, but why should you enter an academic competition?
Academic competitions basically show leadership and show that you can do more than just maintaining a good GPA in high school. So it kind of applies as an extracurricular for your application for college. And if you're passionate about something certain, such as like math or something, and you do an academic competition on it, it shows that you're really passionate and that is what your major is meant to be. And that is also the reason why they should accept you. The first one is called Academic Decathlon, and this is a local, state, and national competition. So it is not for international kids, sadly, but if you are living in the States and you are a citizen or you get some sort of exception to this, then it's definitely a program to try. Only a total of 9 kids get picked in this program. So 3 students are picked who have a GPA below 3.0, 3 students between the GPA of 3.0 and 3.75, and 3 students from the GPA 3.75 to 4.0. You get a different range of total of 9 students, and you get to do several activities during this competition where you're writing essays, where you're doing interviews. Students will get to answer multiple choice questions and give speeches, get interviews done, also write a lot of essays. So it's like a combination of everything combined. The second one is also actually from Academic Decathlon. However, this is mainly for homeschooled students. It's called the Academic Decathlon Individual, meaning that it is for individual students. And it tests categories that include art, history, economics, biology, math, chemistry, and other sciences. And so there's a large field that you could choose from. Also, it's just more of like a competition for homeschool kids. So it doesn't really apply if you're actually in high school or in a boarding school. Another program is called Conrad Innovation Challenge, and this is a national competition. It's mainly for students who like to work in small groups, such as groups of 2 to 5. And students get to find solutions to serious global problems. Finalists can get scholarships and also get help with like inventing their new companies or their own companies. So I feel like this is mainly for students who kind of want to stick towards like global health issues or like business issues, where like you want to set a company for the future or for like the better future in terms of like environments and things like that. And so I think it's mainly for like attacking global issues. The next one is called Destination Imagination Challenge Experience. This is also a national competition, and this is kind of different from other competitions where you get to have like a freedom of like what you get to choose, as it is in the name imagination. And so you get to choose from various fine arts or STEM or other like topics that you want to talk about. You work in groups of 2 to 7 in order to help your creativity and innovation thinking. And it is a competition for kindergartens up to college students, so it is a huge variation towards like the ages. It is also an international competition for students who are in kindergarten up to college. There are plenty of opportunities that all students of ages can do. So this is a really good program if you actually have like a lot of things that you're interested in, or just to like spread your creativity in a certain topic. So the next competition is called Questions Unlimited. As the name Questions Unlimited, it is unlimited towards kids who love math or fine arts or just reading and writing. It is also a regional and national competition, and you can definitely win prize money at the end, so that is a bonus. This one is a bit of a cool one. So it's called National Academic League. It uses a quote saying that it is cool to be smart, showing that it gives fame towards students who are smart, just like musicians or other actors. It kind of like promotes being like cool, that you're smart. So it tests you on your ability to do math, just other STEM subjects. It's mostly like a fun activity. This competition is called Audacity of Mind. It is a national and state competition. It's where students can think outside the box and apply their ideas and creativity to other social problems or like just work in general. So it just gives creativity. It just allows students to become creative and just like maybe do something that they're passionate about. So there's a lot of freedom to this program. The next one is called University of Interscholastic League. This is a national competition. This is an educational event that is for students who are interested in accounting, computer science, writing, literacy curriculum, social studies, and spelling and vocabulary. So it's mainly not for STEM STEM students, but leaning towards like students who enjoy writing and journalism. So this is where participants learn how to do teamwork and just broaden their horizons for education. The other program is called NAQT High School National Championship Tournament. This competition is when high school students go into competition with other high school students. There are various topics, and the topics actually involve history, arts and sciences, literature, current events, pop culture, and even sports. So it ranges all the way from STEM to sports. It gives a lot of room, creativity, and just like what you want to do. I think that's really good. The next one is called American Mathematician Competition, shortly known for AMC, and this is mainly for students who really enjoy math. During this competition, there are 75-minute tests where 25 MCQs are being solved, and the others are just questionnaires that you have to answer. And all the questions cover high school math curriculum, including trigonometry, advanced algebra, advanced geometry, but it excludes calculus. It is a bit more towards like the early grade until freshman to sophomore. And the really important thing about this competition is that it is part of the International Mathematical Olympiad. It is kind of pretty big and worldwide known. It may look really good on your resume. Another one is called US Chemistry Olympiad, and this is a national competition. It is mainly for students in STEM, especially students who want to pursue in the pre-med or medical field. It is aimed at students who love chemistry, and the competition is performed at camps, so it makes it more fun compared to other competitions out there, since there are more activities and more labs that you can do. I guess like it focuses more on science experiments, which is more for students who are actually into chemistry. The next one is actually Harvard MIT tournament. This is international. It is really good because all the students can participate from everywhere in the world, and it is very competitive to even get in this competition because you have to be the top scorers international Olympiad to be in this competition in the first place. So it is a bit competitive, but I believe that it being in the competition itself is really impressive, and it can look really good in your college resume if you're really interested in math and want to pursue mathematics in the future. The next competition is North American Linguistics Open Competition, and this involves high school students to learn more about languages, test their logic skills. The competition typically involves solving puzzles in linguistics and doing competitive activities in linguistics, so that's mainly what it is. Another competition is called National History Bowl. Clearly, this is for students who love history, and it is based on a buzzer-based competition, meaning that it's like a place where you like press buttons and talk. So that's kind of interesting, and you're allowed to talk about arts, philosophy, religion in this competition, and it gives the student a reference to history in all terms of like aspects. The next competition is called Microsoft Imagine Cup, and this is based on the company Microsoft. Students are allowed to use a specific program in the Microsoft program where they are competing with each other towards it. Throughout the competition, students are allowed to apply their knowledge and their passion for computer science. If you really like computer science or anything towards it, I think this would be a really good choice. The next competition is called Congressional App Challenge, and it is one of the most prestigious computer science competitions for high school students to ever get into. This is where you make apps and just programming. At the end, there is one winner. It's chosen for the winner of their app. So the best part is the student who wins it is actually invited to the reception at Capitol Hill. Next one is for business students. It's called DECA competitions. Mainly, this is for students who are interested in finance, business management, or other majors in business, where students get to promote their business ideas and get to pitch their own ideas. At the end, the winner gets chosen for the best pitch and can either get a certain amount of money to boost their business. If you ever have good ideas, then it is best to use it on this competition. Another one is called USA Computing Olympiad. This is mainly for computer science students and people who enjoy computer science. It is international. All students globally can participate and spread their passion for computer science. The best part of this program is it helps students improve their programming skills and computational problem solving skills. This one is a unique one. It is called Technological Student Association, which is where there are 40 different programs meant for different majors, different high school students. There are different categories including STEM, technology and research, manufacturing, leadership, computer science, communications, or even architecture. So there is a wide range of topics you can choose from. This is kind of a huge competition as 5 million students actually participated in this program. So it is kind of big and competitive, I believe. Since it is international, there are a lot of students participating in it. If you are ever interested in all these topics that are listed, it is worth trying. The next one is Botball Educational Robotics robotics program. This is for students who really enjoy robotics and programming. So you get to program your own robot, dive deep into science of robotics. And so the final work is students bring their own created robot into the competition, and the winner is basically chosen upon the best robot, which is kind of cool. The next one is National Economics Challenge. It is an online competition for high school students that test their literacy for economics. And the best part of this challenge is that you get to win $8,000 at the end. If you are interested in econ major in college, then it is worth trying and putting it on your resume. This is a really important one. It's called MIT Think, and it is managed by MIT Think X students, which are one of the biggest programs since it is controlled by the biggest tech university called MIT. So this program basically asks high school students to submit potential research projects. At the end, all winners are paid full expenses to a trip to MIT and weekly meetings with MIT mentors, which is really good. If you ever want to get into MIT, it is good to meet with certain mentors from that university. That really helps, and you win $8,000 to help with your upcoming research project. Another one is a national French contest. So this is for students who are passionate about linguistics or language. If you want to major in French or have a minor in French during your bachelor's year in college, this is really good because it proves your linguistic ability to speak French and to show how much passionate you are in French. And students from grades 6 to 12 are actually divided into how well they speak French in this competition. I don't think you have to worry about competing with like actual native speakers. You're placed with the people that you are in the same level with. So I think it's pretty worth trying. This is one of the interesting things if you actually ever want to work in NASA or something, called American Rockery Challenge, which meaning that it is basically a competition for building rockets. It's mainly for engineering students who are interested in astro engineering or whoever are interested in space. And it's for students from grades 6 to 12 who are supposed to be designing and building rockets. At the end, you actually get to launch your rockets. This specific competition is for future law students. It is called National High School Mock Trial Championship. It is basically where a student gets to actually experience courtrooms and actual mock trials, and it is for students who are passionate about the judicial system. If you ever are interested in law, it is probably worth trying because it gives you experiences in the actual courtroom and the courthouse. These are all the competitions that you can apply to, and there are a lot of variations in terms of major and what you want to do, and if it involves creativity or like research. So there's a lot of options that you can go for, and this is very important for your college application because it does affect your admission process since it makes you more of a competitive applicant compared to others. So I definitely encourage students to do these competitions during their high school